one of the things that I wrote in this poem is no longer true. I remember talking about abortion laws and my heart breaking, so I'm happy that it's been legalized and some things in my poem are slightly less relevant. And this poem is called Beautiful Little Fools. Lights, camera, action, scene 1. I was 11 when I learned that this body doesn't belong to me. The first time saliva dripped from the jaws of men who were old enough to be my father. Their eyes undressed the innocence from my hips. They graffitied lessons into their catcalls. I wasn't too young. I wasn't too young for their minds to turn the middle of my legs into a closet filled with manhood skeletons. I learned that little girls are sexual objects before they are children. We do not play with toys. We are the toys. Scene 2. I was 14 when I learned that this body doesn't belong to me. The first time I wore makeup, I didn't realize that this was a costume that was picked for me decades before I was born. I picked up my sword and I slit the neck of all the features that I hated. I wore eyeshadow like the shadow of the girl I used to be. She's banging on the coffin, begging for me to let her love her face before she was taught it wasn't good enough. I wore red tape. I didn't say a word. I played my role as a woman, and I had been playing for a long time. Scene 3. I was 17 when I learned that this body doesn't belong to me. The first time I looked up abortion laws, I understood what it was to be a woman. It is reading about what you can and can't do with your body, from legislation signed off by a room full of men. It is having a man as the minister for women. It is wrapping my hands around my friend when she tells me she has been assaulted and we both know she will not see justice. Scene 4. I was 19 when I learned that this body belongs to me. When I realized that silence is a stage that women have been taught to stand on their entire lives. That the microphone is pushed further and further away with every daughter who is taught to be pretty before she is taught to be powerful. So I scrub and I scrub and I scrub this script from my tongue. And I pull the microphone closer. This body is mine. This body is mine. Thank you so much.